When I was a single mum, I dreamed of being in this life that I'm in now. What I didn't dream was that I'd be telling myself some kind of story that was going to stop me from enjoying my now, that she had tried so hard to create back then when she was really struggling. I saw that I'd be living my dream. I saw that I would have the love of my life. I saw I'd have a home I loved, good people around me, a business that I loved. But I didn't see that I'd be dragging myself around, telling myself a story as to how I thought it was going to be, that it was all going to go downhill from here, or that I wasn't good enough, or that the outside world was going to stop me from being the light that I am, from doing what I came here to do. I didn't see that, because I knew that my dream self was in her power and was really had her whole light available to her. So when you think of your future self, just think about it for a minute. Like when you think of her or him or them or whoever, are you also seeing them as living their dream and also carrying around a story, a disempowering story? Like you don't, right? You actually don't. And sometimes we can convince ourselves that when we live our dream, then there'll be no story about money anyway. Then there'll be no story about the love of our life anyway. Then there'll be no story about my business anyway, because I'll already be there, I'll be fine. But what we don't realize is that actually it began today. It began right here today, where we decided we were going to start telling ourselves a new story in order to get there, so that we could not only enjoy the dreams that we have created right here and right now, we could also enjoy the journey, and we could also enjoy getting there. So right now, wherever you're at, if you're feeling utterly fabulous, or you're feeling them as big gaping holes, or you're really fearful, your old self wasn't seeing you carrying a story about fear in some of the dreams that you've already created for yourself now, because she knew that you were so powerful. She knew that you had the power to create. She knew you had the power to transform what isn't working for you right now. And she knew that you were going to realize that you were powerful enough to no longer carry that story of fear or that story of why you can't. We know we're in a story anytime we don't feel free. And she didn't see you as not being free, just as you don't see your future self as not being free now. So let's do this now. We can liberate ourselves right now by telling ourselves a new story. No matter what is going on in the world, the power sits with us. It doesn't sit with them. It doesn't sit with what they're doing in the outside world. It doesn't. It actually sits with us. And that's something that you knew then for you now, and you know now for you in the future. So how about we bring it into the now truly for you and I, and absolutely enjoy living the dream that we've already created, as we focus on creating the dreams now for the gaps in our lives that we want, because we can do this right now. Loads of love to you. Bye.